It means that we would have to start bringing in Wumi, bringing Adura, bringing all that. There is no way we would have. They would ask we, the petitioner, not these terrible people that want to now take over. They can't have that means in Koleshele Monsin. Because it is quite unfortunate that we have to spend money again, go this route, to reshuffle. If we didn't up our game, these people will continue to act like they are part of what is going on. And it's quite painful. Well, we shouldn't be at this stage. We should have just been getting the justice that we require and would have gone. But when people choose to play divide and rule, people are looking for, some, I don't know what you guys call it. So, one way or the other, Toba Pewa or Toba Sidoju Ogaga, Eleda Mubad, and the Almighty God that made those people that were releasing those shots. I want Ati Wumi, Ati Zomo, Atawa Adura Gubo. I am telling you in my honor, they will know those two shots are real. I know I'm a spiritual person. And I still carried you guys along with the journey of the spirituality concerning justice from God. Those are not fluke. You will never see any traditionalist and tell you those prayers that we're doing, they were fake or it's not well done. You could see. And then when the results start coming out, even if people have been bought, me that I've put my life on the line, put my reputation on the line, champion the stuff, even went as far as pushing it and posting it on my page. If I begin to see the results, I will be so stupid to start thinking, it's not real, it's real. Why is it coming out now? Who brought it out? Who would just sit down and concoct such? I will never do that. And if I cannot do that, any other person that is doing that is close to that truth. And whatever it is that they have done, trying to dissuade it, I'm appealing to you. Please do not join them to downplay it. Don't be stupid enough to follow that propaganda that those two leads are not crucial. I have told you, I've given you my words. Any other person will not take the right action on those two evidence. And nobody will sit on TikTok. You could see the speed at which they brought out their, fake, their fake, maybe debunker to come and debunk. The speed at which they quickly look for somebody. And they have this money to send around. Wumi she has access to Mubarak's money. She's still fighting for part of Mubarak's money in court. One of our followers is saying, everything is not money. You need to drop this fight and let it go. But what on lay is the root of all evil. But unfortunately, this, might help one another, no way another. So, whatever the case may be, I want to use this opportunity. My name is Yomi Fabiyi. Please, whoever is bringing this evidence, please do not stop. I am appealing to you, I'm begging you in the name of Almighty Allah. I am begging you to remember that individual in the mortuary needs justice. You have helped us. I've picked what you want me to pick. I'm more intelligent than whatever anybody's. I know what you want us to pick. There is no way we would have thought about it. That if phone forensic needs to be done, they should look into shots because they might have shots since 2023. Only the shots last in 2023. It's easy for the police to be looking into Wumi's phone. Okay, restore your WhatsApp. They want to say, come out. But we have a date in question, a date that we have to look into. And immediately they go into that date. This one will lead them to go and pick it themselves. But she already shot a lay. Lead one. Okay, now drop your phone. All the numbers you have used, you have to restore them back on WhatsApp. And then we have to see your chat with so person. Because that one is direct. Apart from Adura saying you did it. As a matter of fact, we have seen where you also confirmed and affirmed that you regret pushing Mohbad. This way, if we see it, is a voluntary statement by her that can be used If they talk about lift here officially, it becomes an evidence that can be used against her in the court of law. It is very, very important. So police will have to do it. We are challenging. It's easy for anybody to go and bring some criminals or whoever to say, let's find a way to go and downplay it. I'm not ready to do any jackbower on it. Police should investigate it. They should go deep into it. If she wants to challenge it herself, as usual, you know her. She did not challenge it. She failed to sue them for defamation. You could see that she was just going about media rounds, using the opportunity to release some certain information. Adura cooked the last meal. Zomo is my friend from childhood. It turns out to be that when we eat the spot, everybody have been shouting justice for Mohbad. We're waiting for justice for Mohbad for a long time. The moment we eat the 3 seconds video and something that has to do with Zomo, the story changed and they didn't know how far we have gone. Ati Baba Mohbad, Ati Wunmi, the 2 major players that are anyway, they came out of the shell. I can tell you for free, and you Simbe, you were not there with me physically with Adura and her mother. Immediately, Wunmi turned her back against Adura. She withdrew the service of the lawyer. We called in the lawyer to say, provide Adura for the second time. The lawyer came and said, the police told you we are coming to arrest you. You signed his bill. He said, please, go after King White. You will get Adura. We have withdrawn our service for Adura. We are no longer his lawyer. You are a lawyer for Wunmi. Why did you turn your back on Adura? The police, they immediately knew that, you could see, we are eating the truth. So I am going to appeal to all of you. This is not, what I'm doing is not, it's serious. Serious. Forget about, I might have been so loose and unnecessarily available at some point. I have no. And if I begin to act like a celebrity, you realize that, so I can be this scarce, be this detailed and very secluded. It's because I've fulfilled all righteousness. Because when I say it's over, it's over. Nothing can dissuade me. Nothing is stopping. Those that will stand and stand with me to the end will stand. I don't know how God is going to do it. All I know is this assignment I'm doing is germane, is direct, and justice will come, because if the public stand tall, before they start arresting Adura, a lot of people thought they bought their way and no police officer can touch any of them. Before Wunmi was arrested in Abuja, these terrible criminals on social media have been telling everybody, bragging. She even did a video. I have it. It's part of what we're going to be using as evidence. He said, I know what I've paid my way out of. Nothing absolutely can touch me. But I said, not on your life. Nothing and nobody can touch you. It might be for those criminals that you are paying off peanuts on social media. We are seeking justice with honest people that are genuine parents. They won't fizzle out Otutu anymore. Nobody will go to their DM with fake shot and threaten them and say, stop supporting Yomi. They make a lot of support. They are supporting the movement. So if your conscience at this point in time, they were able to convince you to stop, it's because you are done. It's because you have told God, I'm done with my bid. God will say, thank you. Anybody can be replaced. Don't force anybody into the movement. Don't force anybody to stay. Don't force anybody to go rogue or not to go rogue. Let them go rogue. The most important thing is, please power tap. Let's engage this live. Let's get it to 30,000. Then I'll go further. I'm still going to go back to those 2 shots, and because when I speak, most of these people in law enforcement, they tend to come. So I need to maintain and ask them to do the right thing. They need to be on. Even some of the judges, they will have to come. They have to see. So it's not about what other people are doing. 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 It's to the outside world. So let's power tap. Let's take it up and let's go on. Let's power tap. Sorry if I don't mention your name and welcome you. I appreciate all of you for coming through. Please power tap, share the live, and let's Move it up. Let's move it up, then I'll come back.
That's hey, my name again, striking so what you go insane. I be the chosen one, I remain no para of Niger land. My brain drain, working all day, like say I know be my man. The street keep urging me to do more. Once I come this brand new one, born animosity.
I've paid some people, the way they chased out Bankole Smith. They would have chased us out. And then at the end of the day, I might have just walked away that, I wanted to come and help you guys. They are saying you don't want NGO. How will I do it? How will I engage the government? Show come in. I can use my name, use my face, but I need a structured body to do this. And so God will have it. He allowed me not to come with my NGO first. So it wasn't clear to them. I know I'm representing the NGO, but I wasn't pushing it forward. So this family and these people, they suffocated the movement with core justice fighters. Even now, NGO, Pinky Lady is not for human rights. She went to sought the service of probably another NGO. They chased them out. Whatever it is they've done to them, they made her look, abandon the stuff. And then look at what she was doing in the WhatsApp group. Very dark man is not the one. Somebody did and gave it to him. And he stood by it. But at the end of the day, did they allow him to press further with it? But at very dark man to walk over to for him. This musician, Tony Frog voice. So practically, we are dealing with some terrible monsters. And the beauty of it is that irrespective of any of those musicians, that's one of the gifts I am to this particular stuff. And she baggy, and she be. Motion film to more touch lives. The government and the system realize that this person is a young guy using his talent to reshape the society, and people have loved us genuinely. Because it's not something I just started doing when social media hit. And I wasn't doing it like Asham Bawashi. They saw me as one of those that were doing it with my heart. So people, naturally, they love and they bless and they stand. But of course, going into this human rights stuff, I have never even thought about it to open a fake account in my life, let alone set up blogs to start defending me. I won't go that route. And I will put through. And that's why you see they will go about it and say, come at PR, have people to speak about you, to fight for you. I'm not going to be asking the noble people here to be going to all platforms and start raising curses, fighting. No. People that in their mind, they know where they stand. They know how intelligent they are. They know how clean and clear their conscience are. They are not looking for pussies. They're not looking for unnecessary favor online. They are there to stand by what is right. They are there to fight for the young boy. They are here to see that we all come together in our different power and prowess. Come together, synergize, and deliver on the word and the mandate justice. They are not in competition with me. Go and check. In most cases, individually, I don't really have problem with anybody. Only people that are arrogating themselves like we are also this and that. Those are the people that always want to bring up a stir up competition, and when it's not working their way, they find a way to go through the back door and disrupt what I am doing. Anybody can boast and say they will destroy whatever I'm doing. They want to destroy justice for Mohbad. They want him to continue to languish in the mortuary. Where is their conscience? And if those people still make meaning and sense to you, check yourself. You are demonic, you are evil, and you are a stench fist. This is not, justice is not, it's quite unfortunate that this justice, this guy is going to be seeking, is passing this route. But for people, honest and decent people like you, we are beginning to separate the wheat from the chaff. If we continue like this, as you all have advocated, if we sit here, we can't know what they are doing. No matter, even if we share the same platform, TikTok, there's no way we know. If you don't go to listen to the nonsense or junks, if I don't go there, How are we going to know people are making mess of themselves? So I understand all of you, your standpoint. I appreciate and accept your constructive criticism. To those of you that genuinely constructively criticize me, the only reason why it looks like they will be thinking the matter is because we are still mixing up. With us, we can move on and we can deliver on this point. We have already been moving on. Since 2025 August, right from the time I returned back from London, we've been moving on and we've been doing well. They are still J4M community, so I'm satisfied in my conscience that I am not taking away from anybody here. So we are moving on, and we'll sanitize our space, and then we'll deliver on what we want to deliver. We are members of the public. That's not the fact that we are just trying to push it to ourselves. And to God be the glory. I'm happy, and I'm telling you on my honor, we are doing well. And we are going to deliver on the mandate justice for that. So the Nigerian police will need to look into this, and trust me, guys, Yomi was saying to this person on the 26th of October 2024, I left Nigeria on the 30th of September based on the fact that we wanted to protest at the Lagos State House of Assembly because the police at the Lagos State Police Command were not forthcoming to lift the CCTV. We arranged that we're going to be protesting after the court in Ikorodu. The next protest was going to be the Lagos State House of Assembly. Don't forget, I told you guys, there was an attempt on my life. And that was when I have no clarity on what was going on. I moved, I said, what's going on? It's too serious. Even the people that were the traditionalists that also confirmed it were like, this is too close to call. Yomi Fabiyi, you are as good as gone. As a matter of fact, they wanted to escort me to the airport, say, you can move. If not, we will not allow you to even move out of this house. Because they saw how determined they were. Because at that point in time, they never expected that anybody would want to stage a protest that would attract the entire nation the way it did, so that it will force the government to do the right thing. And look at these real people that actually killed Mohbad. And when you I DCP con story oti dodo ati gbon kankan pe yan kan wa no video kan ni ti gbon ni bi ti jesu. So even if the guy was close to me, I wouldn't have known. So they know why they were determined to eliminate me at that. I was linked up with the lady, Karimo. None of those things in those chats that I would ever know. Oh, Atidele. Please power tap if they are somebody suggesting they are flagging. Please power tap and let's drop some gifts so that they will know we're not saying something bad. Let's power tap, share, and let's do something. Princess, any idea how are you doing there? Let's power tap, guys. Please, I appreciate you. Please power tap, guys. Please power tap. I'll see the best I can and ensure that I don't go around, move around. At least everybody can now agree that it's not just about money. It's about me trying to satisfy, and me if I go into that robots of them package, then make her me scarce, then make her me that I'm a celebrity. You know, it's not naturally my thing. You know 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 it's not naturally my thing. If I need money to do anything, for a very long time, I don't need to come on social media. There are people that are dedicated to this justice for Mohbad, that they are open to me anytime I write to them. When I table what I want to do, that they listen. Maybe you people should accept anytime more. Then support the movement. Support it even already and not what comes on social media. I can count close to 10 to 15 of you that will respond almost all the time. Timak Paroke Gami. 10 down. Then we're making progress. And the result in Timonche, and you are satisfied. So my decision to pay homage, give credence to this is because me, in fact, calling it chauffeur dasheni. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, it's crystal clear that whatever it is, we are doing well, we are fine, and whatever it is anybody have assisted the movement with, we have delivered on them. People have seen what has been done. I mo ye lo video pe gba ti won ko de won ti assist won se mo won so dogun won ni dodo pe property awon ni J4M se ba won ti se gba yen gbodo wa answerable to them. If anybody has supported and they stop supporting or they stop doing, so be it. Have we gotten the justice that we are looking? No. Are we doing the right thing? Yes. Are the public supporting it? Yes. Does anybody have the absolute power to stop and convince every honest justice seeker from supporting the right movement? No. Does anybody have the power to convince some people to say support what will not move? Oh, money. We are making progress. Where I need to tone down, I tone down, I move. So we are making progress and we're discussing justice for Mohbad. And so this particular shot, we're going to continue to emphasize on it. It's very important for me as a person. So if anybody is listening, we've tagged the Inspector General of Police and it's the duty to look into it. But when it is time, the advantage of this is because we would get to the root of this. We wouldn't have any idea that they should go into this particular person and these two person can investigate forensically. There is no way we would have thought about it. So whoever brought this shots out, God bless you. God knows what you're trying to do. They know why they did, because normally there is no way, there's nothing new. To my excite me. That is why we are in court. So I'm not in the level of those, junks. Selara panty to konchi balabala. Ati body on la she wane court. O me o ti Mohbad. Adura gbodo was substantiated. We've given them opportunity at the press conference. Mo ti fún Adura any chance níwájú ọlọ́pàá, ní Lagos State Police Command, ní Zonal Command. Nothing is been able to prove. Nothing the Damola proved. So, and they've not even proved anything. They've not proven anything. But video you're faking. But video, faking. But video here hold out Mohbad. They've not done that, and it's crystal clear they are spending millions upon millions to protect the content of that 10 minutes video. And we don't have to deceive ourselves. I've said it even on TVC and other newspapers. If they look into that video, it will lead us to the real incident that happened to Mohbad, and that will probably bring us justice. Not just the incident alone, some key persons, some key persons, I want to even ask this particular name. Where is the whereabouts of this person? I want to know, because I don't know. This particular name, I need something about this name. I want to get that name. Hold on, guys. I Okay, umba. Hold on, guys. This other guy, to work along Naramali Samilari, to your release. To Lagos State government to release. This name of this fourth person, I need to bring it out, guys. Hold on. I need to know the details. I want to know the details of it. I want to know the details of this person. What Yomi sorry in one of our recent videos that Baba Mohbad is support on low kill underground. It's quite funny. There's this particular. And I want to say thank you to Secret Exposed. I'm seeing your work. You're generally doing your best to ensure that you motivate us and to encourage us in what we're doing. Please, guys, there are some materials on Secret Exposed. Please help us to share it. Wow, look, the fourth person. The fourth person. Okay, remember. Pere Babatunde. The Pere Babatunde is who, please? It's part of those that were discharged and acquitted. Discharged by the police in Lagos State. I want the full details of that. I don't want to conclude on what information I have. Who is the Pere Babatunde? I don't know idea, okay. I want us to come up. Nobody list for any Kokompai. Talomo Pai. If you know, please let me know. Pere Babatunde. Who is Pere Babatunde? G4M community. He is the fourth person. Prime boy, Naramali Samilari, Spending, Nurse, and Pere Babatunde, the six of them. So, whatever the case may be, we'll get to that one too. We have to. If you have it, you can please share with me if you have an idea of who the person is. I want the full details of that person. How are you doing there? Morning. So, this is the former manager. Is it Tioba Towa Pelu Naramali Abi? Ṣé Pere Babatunde yẹn ni wọ́n sọ pé ó bá Mohbad jà don't change ṣé òun nìyẹn àbí. Is it the guy tí ó manage Mohbad nínú Malian Records. The Perry Babatunde, is that the same guy? Or is the one? Okay. Okay, good. Now we're good to go. So, Ngozi finally established here. The other ones is going to be offline. It's going to be offline. So, along the line, this particular shot, sorry. I want to continue to read it. Hold on, guys. Because it will be so foolish of us as a body, we allow them to play us, our downplay. We're gonna be downplay evidence. I have told you guys on my honor, I don't do crime. I have nobody to impress. Be special. So I'm not in the league of those that will be acting shallow. If I want to even do something which I can never do in my life, join anybody to say let us create a fake stuff and stuff like that. And that's why I've been able to give my mother's name and say go ahead and place a terrible curse. But to me it's very, very crucial. The content of this chart is crucial, is germane, is in tandem with what we know. And there is no reason anybody will cook up this at this time. This particular thing, Tati Motele, come out cook or help because ko sing to shele to one beat any rope to ba she by. Anybody ba fake any shots to the gain attention public. Tati Motele loma cook up. But this sequence is real, the timing, everything, and it's from a source that is privy of the truth, and it's a statement of fact. And the advantage there for us is that whatever the case may be, Umi, it was Gile Lawon saw, and when she saw it, she failed to take the right action. She never sued Damola, she never sued Adura. At least those were the source. Damola came out and said I did. It's Adura got no to be Damola no competition see command. In the real sense, I was there with them physically. If truly the content of the shots that was quite offending, if anybody would have to say, I would have to fight to the end and get justice because you've lied against me, Wumi should be the one fighting either Adura or Damola. The police investigate either of them. But what sense will it make? The video is authentic. So if she goes to court or reports Damola or Adura, the cocoa of the matter is they must bring the full video out. Especially when she claimed she has the video too. You guys will not, you accept with me, Wumi Fure and because you saw Jabba Jabba. Okay, she mistake in interview. Tawo mo pa won ti egon tin binu. De koro. Olohun na ni video yen lowo. She said she's got a video. And at the end of the day, it is that is supposed to be challenging and say, Ati Adura or Ati Damola, you have to prove to me where I pushed Mohbad. Either of you. For somebody that can be doing this with the father-in-law or the DNA, can be fighting and saying I'll be arresting people that are defaming me, and what other defamation? This is even a serious criminal defamation. But the fact that she refused to do that, and even when we were making attempts to arrest either of them, the woman would never show up and say, Mr. Yomi, I don't like you, I don't care about what you're doing, but that you are going after these two people, I want to know which of them would just think in their head that to now swindle money from you, using my name, that I'm involved in a crime that could lead me to be sentenced to death. I get what I'm saying, is what my name should be added to. And the fact that they are saying is coming, the evidence is coming from my brother-in-law's phone that live with us. That means this guy has already sentenced me to jail. She never came through to say, I want to see. That's to tell you that the video and the content and the accusation of the shots, they are genuine. And I know it's true. Because they have no case against Wumi. They said they did. I saw the warrant of arrest. I've immediately to publish the warrant of arrest to Wumi. I can publish it again so that you guys can see again. That's to tell you that I have a full grip of my case in Abuja. Emi will do anything, me cover anything, but it's quite unfortunate. I'm still always in shock. I don't know. I now see the reason why small countries were able to take a big country like Nigeria with more people as slaves. Because when we continue to act like this, I came out, I told you where my case is, I told you what I was doing. When I got a lead that the case has been active, I traveled down immediately, I didn't hesitate. I showed workings. In the same Abuja, I called out the press. I said the presidency did this. I called out the police. I put up banners. Police came to attack me. That what am I doing? I did everything there. I slept on the floor there to push that so that they can start arresting her, that she's not above the law. But I want to learn for you on seeing to check bara won job boy. They were doing the evil secretly before. They have been paid to disrupt whatever we're doing, because that is the only baseline. So don't think that what happened now is negative. It's to expose fully. Do you understand? They've been exposed fully. I've posted, let me put it up again now. Why don't you wait with me? I got it. Talk about us, really. I can always bring it up again. I won't need any This is for Agishegiri Sultan. I shot him on Timothy Gebami now. As you can see, this is the warrant. He's also been wanted. He's going to be investigated for murder. And the warrant was issued on the 9th of September 2025. That is for Sultan. I'll show you that of Wumi now. It's only quite unfortunate that it even found to a full audience. And that's why they are making it look like they are doing something better and something. Everything is not money now. But it's quite unfortunate. Let me put up the Wumi's warrants so that you guys can see. You know, Allah Tony Mukoma access is in it. Let me see. Is this Wumi's own? Okay, this was spending. Let me bring. I have all the warrant 1 and B. Okay, see Darosha Lile. Let me find Wumi's own. So that you know. So Konche Ugo Town Lanes was my shout here is secondary. When the case gets to the right level, you'll see what we're talking about. This is for Wumi now. This is the warrant for Wumi. That's the Inspector General of Police. Oh, Homo Wumi Aloba female. And the signal is to all police officers. That's criminal conspiracy, murder, intimidation, and concealment of evidence. Theft. She's been accused of so many crimes. She's been investigated for so many crimes. This is a warrant of arrest being issued by the judge. So I have something bigger and better. So when I tell you that you listen to me on this side, I'm risking a lot to ensure that our case stand up and they listen to us. So what they try to do is, because it came directly from her, the agents and Totin hide Totin Shishef previously. they were able to engage them and say, go and discuss with the public, tell them it's not true, so that they will not be wired up to pursue it. And then that's a if you're only going to be, you're only going to be killing the justice that you are pursuing. Any new lead, no matter how minute, you must follow through. So it's quite unfortunate. That I should stay on my lane. I understand that you know that I'm doing something what is right. But initially I was thinking, give people respect. Don't make it look like. I don't want people to think my intention is to come. And people don't even understand that the NGO is different from Yomi fabiyi. So this is already the length at which they have investigated. But by the time some terrible criminals and elements were trying to claim they have access, they didn't do anything. What they all did, only go one more quick case and they want to play a fast one. They want to go ahead of myself. Not just for glory, but to play the role of the double agent and to penetrate the investigators. That's why they were deceiving you that they came to Lagos. Meanwhile, the guy, I won't be mentioning their names again. So the only person they needed to buy to their side is the former IPO, that's Supo Jokegi, the woman that we're supposed to take her to court. But the first thing to do is to report to the police so that internal stuff would do first. They will go out through a little trial, and then if they think she needs to go and face the civil court, then they release her for disciplinary punishment through the normal courts. But police can punish her directly on their own. So you understand. So we are now at a stage whereby this particular one, Tonjade, these shots, there are two different shots, and it came at a time that we don't know those people that are trying. The people I want to one day to affect Bijade. They know it must get to me. They know the moment it gets to me, I will take the right step. The only difference is that I took my time to be discussing it on here. Immediately, I have already taken the right step. The other bigger step that will be necessary is maybe after, by the special grace of God, if we all work together and we get the ruling to favor us, because they would be going spiritual too. They will be finding a way to say, don't let the judgment, but we're going to be looking how are they going to play. And that's why we need enough noise. Because the judge, they themselves will look at it. This case, the word is worship. The noise is out there. How am I going to turn it and say the police should not do their job? With these people that are making enough noise. Always is over developing at kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn billboard ariwo yẹn lọ quietly ó ń wọlé sí brain àwọn èèyàn hello there, please can you bring the phone? Thank you. ṣọ́sí eyín wọ́n ti ń feel it. They are feeling it in a very systematic and quiet pattern. Wọ́n rí gbogbo ohun tá à ń ṣe, wọ́n rí billboard, wọ́n rí everything. They are seeing the spiritual prayer we are doing. Kò ṣe pé wọ́n rí. The government will look at it. If the public demand the right way, we will follow through. And we need the public that will not be biased, will not be sentimental, the public that cannot be bought. And that is why they are staging some public as if they are bought. See, shati yẹn bá máa true, àbí kò true, kò gbẹ́ inú èmi àtẹ̀yìn tá láwọn wá justice ká máa downplay ẹ̀. Irú sin ló yẹ kí Wùmí bẹ́ bọ́ síta. Kó wá tún wá máa ṣìṣe sí mọ́ pé kó máa kálòlò bó ṣe ń kálòlò èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé o mọ ẹni tó ń jẹ́ tèmi ni ẹ tí o bá ti ń ṣèwọ lo sọ̀rọ̀ tí o bá ṣe pé ṣáàtì yẹn real don't worry, when the police call you, open up the chat between you and Temi and let them see. If you were the one, if it turns out to be you are the one, police will not use the one that we are throwing on social media. They will now say cleverly, we invited you down. When we saw this chat, whether you are saying it is AI, whether you are saying it is not you, the people that saw it felt it's a concerning evidence, and they gave it to us. They are not beating you. They are just saying that we should investigate. So before we go further, is this you and the lady Temi? Did you have this kind of conversation at any time? All she needs to do is, yes, we did. Yes, we did not. Or you write it as a statement. Lawyer, you heard her, she said no. Just like the way Damola, Tony, to change his statement. I have deleted the video before I was arrested and taken to a gumbo. You deleted a video to Fefi swindle you. And now the video you claim is connected to a murder case. Yes, it's like you are trying to tamper with evidence and you are concealing evidence. You are going in for murder case. You are already putting yourself in a murder case. There must be a reason why you deleted it. If it has nothing to do with it, if it is a lie, all you need to do is, I'm sorry, this is where I got the video from. It has nothing to do with Mohbad. The same thing will happen with this woman. Simple. So when you have to do the right thing, just ignore all these people. Forgive me that I have, messed up myself by moving around, trying to satisfy and make people look relevant. My brain is painting. Nobody can blame or accuse me of trying to arrogate the entire glory to me. The public is the public. I am saying, exactly, the bare fact of hoarding evidence from the police is criminal. That's beautiful. It's direct statement. Thank you so much, Lady Shan. It's simple as ABC. So it's so simple. That's what we're going to be doing. And how are we going to achieve that? Let's focus on the 17th. That is where after the hearing is judgment. The judge will say, I have given the police the chance. Come and tell me why all this evidence that these people brought before us. Come and tell us why you should not go back and reinvestigate. Come and tell us when the coroner inquest advised that this case is not complete. Police investigation is shambolic. The police needs to go back and reinvestigate for the truth about how Mohbad was murdered can be established. How do you want to explain it? The Inspector General of Police, the coroner judge, is the coroner judge not intelligent enough? How do you want to explain it? Have you arrested Adura? Because the complaints of Break the Silence Foundation and the Nigerian public is that the shots and the 3 seconds video, you are making an attempt not to investigate it. Police will now come out and say, let's hear the argument. Though reasonably, the Inspector General of Police, the police will look at it. Emma Gallo embarrass Arawa. Let them get the judgment and let's start the work. If the order of the court is put up out there, at this election period, are we going to be telling the president, the people of the Nigeria, that we would disobey the court order? Is there something the police is hiding? When the judge would have read out the series of lacuna, the things that they have to do. We are not going to teach you your job. We won't tell you the pattern, the operational angle that you use in getting these results. But these are the results that we want, that would make sure and prove to us that you are genuine and you are balanced and you're not selective and you have not gone rogue. And if the public have the judgment of the court with the evidence that we have, they will have no choice. That's what you baluje. Ìyẹn ló ń pè ní agídí tá gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe. Ìyẹn ló jẹ́ pé irú agídí irú àwa la lè bá dé level yìí. Agídí tá dẹ̀ ń sọ yìí náà kò ń ṣe pé there were no series of attempts on my life. Come up at this stage. It's not just sitting on social media. I'm pursuing justice is not because we sit here together. We sit here, we make noise, but they make attempt on our reputation, your name, and when you're talking defame Lariwambi, so that we will not get to this stage. Do you know how many of us want to sang komburukusi? Do you know how many of us want to feel wege, want to feel buy over, to continue to castigate and defame us? They are still continuing. But unfortunately, they don't know that whatever nonsense they are doing, ohun tó máa jẹ àwọn yẹn ó sì ń jẹ nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ni, so don't worry. Pírí logonji mo dúró krakra mo dúró digbi, because there is no basis, we are not competing. So whatever the case may be, there are some of the people that are behind these people that they have already find their way into all these people and say they want to divide the public, they want to suffocate the movement from the right fund, the right. It's not even money alone. When people keep saying they would make it and make people stop donating money, it's not the money. The motivation is important. Mr. Yomi, mo ń gbàládùra pé bẹ ṣe ń jà fọmọ yìí, nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe ọwọ́ bàjẹ́ òní kan, we are with you all through. It's money. Some people will donate, will put prayers, and they know certainly that their prayer is even bigger than the money they are donating. That is what we are talking about. It is only when they want to go petty, they want to go the route of all this criminality on social media, they will be focusing on money, and you are bigger and wiser than that. Oh, you are sitting here almost every day. Do you donate money every day? You are typing justice from bad. Is that money? It's because you want the justice for the boy. You want closure as a Nigerian, as a human being, as a concerned citizen that has humanity flowing in them. Some people see it as an opportunity to, to crowdfund. Some people see it as an opportunity to arrogate themselves some fame. Some people see it as an opportunity to find a way to take advantage of it. But of course, those of us that know this is what we want to do, we've been able to prepare ourselves in advance. I want to go into this particular task for my country. And I didn't do it by making just I followed the due process of the law. I established myself legally. So when they were saying nobody can go to court without the Baba, it's part of the propaganda. Do you know how long you guys believe case in the law court? That is why you realize that all of these people, they were angry. And if you have signed Kagbilo court, they couldn't move because the justice they were seeking, they don't have the proclivity, they don't have the technical ability and the knowledge to say that we are not seeking justice for the Baba. We are seeking justice for Mohbad. And if they have been properly structured, they will know certainly that if the family are not ready to move, the public can move, because public lumber the justice for Mohbad. It did a thing with me and she make sure we hostage and want some social media criminals. I want to say they are not genuine parents. They are hungry mofos. They just want to lynch on anything, any blood money. Look how some of them will be repentant. To about this stage you come me ayowo. To about this stage you come I want barumole tam bello way. They will be looking at those ones that are playing some unnecessary obstruction and start punishing them one by one. Only ma fe pa won le kan na. Itori e ba pe I lay back. Because by the special grace of God, we have the 17th. Even before we have the 17th, some people might think, what is on? By the 28th in Shele. I am carrying the burden. You know what it means for me? You do know how long I've been shaking. Editing my video tomorrow you call court. Go to court, go and check with them. Will there be holiday? Nobody asked me to do that. I have to do that because I have the burden on me. You understand? So we are resolute. Let me see.
Yes, good day everyone. My name is Adedotu Johnson, the mayor of Abuja Break the Silence Foundation. We are actually here for the follow-up case of Justice for Mohbad, which is scheduled to happen on the 28th of May, year 2026. As you all know, today is 21st of May, year 2026. So we came here to know the follow-up, if the case is still going to happen due to the Salah holiday. Thank you very much, everyone, as we all seek justice for Mohbad. Please, let's come out together 28th of May, year 2026.
You see that? 21st of May was when he went there. I spoke with the court clerk and they said they cannot determine yet. It's until the federal government announces the holiday. But whatever the case may be, they will let us. And then we took the right step. I can tell you for free. Immediately, let me just show you again. We wrote again that they must give us a date. So while people are mocking, I have to be carrying you people along. Torí pé èèyàn kan jáwádé, ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn ló ń jẹ́jọ́ mọ́. Let me just share this with you so that you can see. So you can see the steps we take. So those are the urgent any to my launching. I'm mobilizer. And again, so let me send this to you so that you can see. So that you can see the work we are doing. At Tikoja, we have achieved it, so I can show you now. You see, Magia Bokombe. So just to let you know, there are some certain things that when we see. Okay, now let me just bring it up to that. Okay, now let me just bring it up to that. Okay, now. Let me just bring it up so that you guys can see. So when we were seeking the new date, these were the things that the legal team quickly did. So can you guys see? I can read it for you from here, but it's better you guys can see. The Deputy Chief Registrar, Federal High Court, Court 7, Abuja, suit number FHC ABJ CX 363 2026, registered trustees of Break the Silence Foundation versus Inspector General of Police and 2 others. Application for a short adjournment. We are counsel to the applicant in the above mentioned matter pending before this honorable court. We respectfully write to bring the attention of the court that this matter was previously scheduled for hearing on the 27th of May 2026, that should be 28, sorry, a date which was subsequently declared a public holiday by the federal government of Nigeria in observance of the Eid celebration. In view of the foregoing and having regard to the nature and the urgency of the issues arising in this suit, we respectfully seek the indulgence of the court to assign a fresh and proximate hearing date for the matter, preferably on any convenient date in June 2026, to enable the parties proceed with the hearing and ensure the expeditious determination of the case. That is what you have here, but let me just continue. We make this request in the interest of justice and the furtherance of the overriding objective of facilitating the just, speedy, and efficient disposal of proceedings before the court. We shall be most grateful for the favorable consideration of this request. We shall be most grateful for the. Okay, let me put up the other one. Kelly Maka telling me. Put up the other one. Kelly Maka telling me. I can tell you. So you can now read along with me now. Let me read the concluding part. We make this request in the interest of justice and in furtherance of the overriding objective of facilitating the just, speedy, and efficient disposal of proceedings before the court. We shall be most grateful for the favorable consideration of this request and for the communication of a suitable adjourned date at the court's earliest convenience. Please accept the assurances of our highest professional regards. Yours faithfully, Chief Tunde Falola, Esquire. Filing at 100 Federal High Court, Abuja, 2nd of June 2023. Paid on the cashier. So we paid, and we did all of that to ensure that we are not, because I just have to tell you, because when it's possible that some people, because the 28th of September was out because of the holiday, they might have been saying we have been they are doing a lot of things to finger your brain, and it's because they realize that some people, they believe in criminality, blackmailing, deceiving members of the public, and trying to dissuade them from the right path. We are a reputable human rights organization, number one. I am a reputable, certified international human rights activist. I'm a human rights consultant, and I cannot trade my reputation by coming to deceive people online and offline. So if there is anything, even if it is not clear to you, try and trust my judgment. The only thing I do, probably because I want to come like, okay, I'm a very simple actor, I just want to be civil and, but at the end of the day, I cannot mortgage the quest for justice for Mohbad. Nobody called me to come and do justice for Mohbad. I am never working for an individual in cause of justice for Mohbad. I am working for the totality of the public that are still believing in the cause of justice for Mohbad and believe in our own words, in our own vehicle. And so whatever it is, there is no gainsaying. If there is any human rights organization that is certified, legal, and fit to take up this mantle, as we speak now in this whole movement, we still break the Silence Foundation. Any other thing, any group, they are doing well, but they might not, be legal. Any platform, they might love justice for that, but to go the route of, to show that you have the legal power to pursue this kind of case, we'll see for now. Because before you can pursue a case of this depth, you have to be standard under the law. You have to stand thorough. You have to be honest to the system first. You are already impersonating. Because any name that you are using in the public, like, incorporated trustees, according to the law, the only time to le lórúkọ yẹn ni pé tó bá gbàjọpọ̀ tó fẹ́ lọ fi gba approval, you only use the name and engage the CAC. You use the name to say orúkọ tá fẹ́ máa jẹ́ lélẹ̀, but the moment you start engaging non-body other than CAC to say we are this, when you have not been satisfied, you have not been given the name by the government that's CAC, you are committing forgery and impersonation, and you'll be going to jail. Whoever are leading such, they will be punished severely. The case of that is what this man did, Larry Omodia, and he began to run helter skelter. So, because so I just allow it, like, when it is time, you get punished for whatever you've done. And when it is time, the truth will be established in his own part. And he will realize that, yes, when I say I'm on top of my game, I'm on top of. So that's to let you, to give you heads up. Social media, all of these things, the lawyers will be discussing with me. I would have to mobilize them. They go and do it because I'm a know what I know. So you could see some expenses that will come in between. Èmi náà ni máa decide tí n bá ní 10 naira lọ́wọ́, tí n bá sọ fún yín pé a fẹ́ ná 10 naira lọ́la fún nǹkan báyìí, táwọn kan ìbá jẹyọ lójijì, èmi ni máa prioritize. Do I waste this money here or this one? I have to decide on them. And I don't need to be coming to social media because at the end of the day, you're going to be messing up what it means to have a human rights organization. Break the Silence Foundation is like any other human rights organization that be human rights watch. That is the template. So when we get back to ourselves now, you will see what it means. I realize, so I know your pain. I know what you are fighting of. This kind of organization, I can say, okay, yes, I'm the face of the organization, but it's not just about me alone. Even some of the people to B will still incorporate them and make them one of our strong pillars and Break the Silence Foundation. And I'll make sure that those that I'm picking up are people that are neutral, that are Nigerians, that see that, okay, this is a human rights organization that is doing well in a public matter, and they are already supporting. Then we bring them in to say, let's continue to do this noble work, and then we'll keep doing. You'll see, Emari, after Boba's case, you'll see many lives we're going to be touching. You will see many cases, but it will never, I can bet on my life. This route, this old insult, this old, you will see Koleshelemo. So please be patient with me, endure with me. If you can forgive quickly, forgive, because I would never deliberately put myself position possible, but ọlá pé àwọn tó pa Mohbad náà wọ́n wò pé báwo làwọn ṣe lè yé, báwo làwọn ṣe lè máa dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú, wọ́n á wá àwọn tó wà láàrin wa tó yẹ pé owó ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló ń wá, and then they will be able to get into them and penetrate them. Àwọn wo ló wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n dúró déédéé pẹ̀lú Yomi yẹn táwọn lè máa pè láwọn èèyàn wọn, ẹ jẹ́ ká wọ́ wọn sọ́dọ̀ wọn, táwọn ò bá lè lọ ó yẹ tí ò bá ti lè jẹ́ true wa, if it is not true us, we will destroy the justice for Mohbad. It's not me. Nobody can destroy me. Nobody can destroy me. I'm already an established actor. I'm already an established activist. I'm good for myself. Anything they are doing now, they want to destroy justice for Mohbad because we are already a vehicle. And it over there, níbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run tó lẹ́rìí ọkàn, a ṣe kí ni, ó mọ̀ pé attempt to destroy Yomi Fabiyi, Break the Silence Foundation, is to destroy the justice for that boy. And àwọn èèyàn tó bá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ fura sí wọn dáadáa o. Ẹ fura sí wọn, mi ò dẹ̀ ní sọ jù yẹn lọ. So we are making progress on that one, and this particular evidence that just came through, I've just told you, I can tell you on my honor, nobody has the moral right, the legal right, the professional right to downplay it on social media. The right thing we need to do as members of the public, immediately we see it, we have right to escalate it. It's not defamation. Look at what we saw. No problem. Police will say no problem. No, don't worry. And whatever the case may be, if you think it's a lie against you, and Toba Wambe, you can always say, they lied against me. But if you think, so person posted it, you can use me as a scapegoat. I'm never asking these people not to use me as a scapegoat. If you think I posted it and then you think it's a lie, please take the right step. I know certainly that whoever released those evidence, they are trying to achieve something. And again, I'm intelligent enough to know that at this point in time, what's in that shot, what they concocted there, it has nothing. There is no reason, no basis for them to say, let us cook this up at this time. No, it's a natural thing that happened when it happened. And the person who was releasing them have access to them and just felt like, let me release them. And I'm telling you for free, they didn't bring it to me direct. And I'm not ready to say, so person sent it to me. Impossible. The most important thing is it's out. They should investigate it. And it's not just going to be so quick. By the time they will investigate it, they will. But we have even something that has more direct stuff. Because even if they investigate, they don't investigate. They are already police at the FCID, they have already known that Wunmi has a hand in Mohbad's death. And they began to investigate her for murder. So what's new in that shot? But in Temiko, there is something the person is trying to prove. It's pointing to something. And normally we wouldn't have thought about it. That we should check into shots between Wunmi and Timmy. Nobody would have thought about that. And even the Zomo, look at the names of all those guys there. When the army and when the police are going to do their job, you realize that those names are perhaps true. They belong to a particular group. It's a group. So only the group àwọn tó ti ṣe court tí wọ́n ní Korodu wọn nìyẹn. Only the court, I don't know who they are. I don't know who. My own is, I can tell you for free, it's genuine. Nobody will want to use AI. But they might create irú àwọn orúkọ yẹn. I call they create here. No. You know, all those stuffs, they are so true to say you want to discard it. So don't be perturbed. Don't follow the bandwagon to water it down. It's even disgusting at this stage for any honest person to get a photo and you begin to start. What is the credibility of who is downplaying it? Why would they go to some platform to say they want to go and downplay it there? It's because whoever allowed anybody to downplay it, wọ́n ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó fẹ́ gbé gbogbo tó kúrò lórí àwọn òmí yẹn tó fẹ́ bá ṣe lè dàrú tẹ́lẹ̀ báwo ni ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ní kan Zomo yẹn tó bá kan Zomo ó máa kan ọba Mohbad ó máa kan àdúrà. So they are making effort to ensure that anything that would now trace it down to the real suspect. Zomo wà ní fídíò tó ń gbé pamọ́, whether it is 30 years video or ìjọ tí Mohbad kú, they know why they don't want to release that video. They know Wumi wà ńbẹ̀. Èṣù ti ṣe wọ́n at some point. Wumi sọ pé Zomo lòún bá jà. That's to tell you that we have something. Why would the police allow this to even go? And they kò ṣe pé Lagos State police don't allow it. The Abuja police, they know what they are doing. The only pain I keep saying that when people say I don't talk about pain yẹn ṣì ń wà ńbẹ̀ because it would have been so direct. I get what I'm saying, so direct. Only pé lábẹ́ bó tilẹ̀ òǹkórí, they should find a way to bring the video out. When they bring the video out, we'll see what and who are in there. Àdúrà ló dárúkọ Zomo first time, but quietly follow up on it, and he wrote it in a statement. Then Wumi came to public, Lori National TV. Adájọ́ marry now. The Inspector General of Police will see. Wumi mentioned Zomo and intelligent officers. They were now. They needed you to come and answer questions on the 3 seconds video and the shots. Wọ́n pè é wọ Wumi wá sí zone 2. Throughout kò yọjú. There was a warrant of arrest on her. They began to move her around here and there. They began to send papers to the police and until they threatened the AIG then. Wumi ò yọjú síbẹ̀. But to fake it as if nothing is happening to her, that she's powerful. Kọ́lé sọ pé kẹ́yìn publicly rò pé she's untouchable. Because you know Lagos State, where she was, they said go and be going on TV stations. When you begin to do interviews here and there, you are go and just go like a celebrity. So they will know that you are not running. People will disbelieve the Yomi. I have to endure all of those things. Because I look at it and say, police are inviting you, you are not showing up. Police told the Mohbad, ask me to show up. You are sending paperwork, bundles to the AIG that Wumi is not meant to respond to investigation at the zonal command because Lagos State is already handling the matter. And Lagos State officials were calling, threatening the AIG that he should answer and all of that. I was hearing so many things. So instead of her to respond to the AIG, she went on social media and she began to blab. And it is at that point she began to make mistakes. Èmi kò ṣe ṣáàtì tí ó involve orúkọ Zomo yìí la mọ̀ pé mo mi ṣe mistake la mọ̀ pé ó sọ kọ́tọ̀kọ́tọ̀ àwọn tó ń wà ní the case tó ń mọ òótọ́ gbogbo tèmi àti yóò mọ̀ pé wọ́n wà nílé ńjọ́ yẹn gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí Wumi yẹn sọ yẹn wọ́n mọ̀ pé ó sọ kọ́tọ̀kọ́tọ̀. Even the spending was part of those that reacted, that all the interview you are doing, this one you are lying o. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé ọba cover ni ṣé Kẹ́mi Olúlọ́yọ̀ tó ní pé Wumi attacked Mohbad. It was plead manslaughter. But woman ain't so. They say she's mental. She's not this. She should not be relied upon. And the question is, Baba, kilo fe wa láàrin te ba ọmọ yín tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, kilo fi bẹ̀yín, kilo sọ fún yín, and then you betrayed that boy. Kí lẹ́yìn náà wá padà ṣe. Why were they accusing you when you left Mohbad? Wunmi accused you when Mohbad. Even your wife accused you. Want to support doing ibi tẹ́ gbé lọ láti kọ́ Mohbad lọ́rùn àbí mo parọ́ ni. They were still linking it to Baba Mohbad. Wọ́n ti gbà yí pé àwọn ti pe Naira Marley àti Sam Larry gbà ẹ bá mi wá náírà o. Ṣùgbọ́n gbà tó ń di pé máa tí wọ́n Wunmi fẹ́ sọ́ọ̀tù bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ ó ní ó fẹ́ pa Liam bó ṣe pa kíni bó ṣe pa Promise. It was those choice of words and name. Because she never knew any one of us would hear. Ó ń bá olùkọ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ pé bàbá ẹ fẹ́ ṣorí burúkú àbí. Something she would never want to say openly. Baba Kasara Mbeni, you were like, whoa. Adura confirmed. It's the father that said they should go and bury. Why are you blaming us? The man was deceiving you, carpenter lo. No doctor's report. I want lost police station. Want to be the doctor's report, and then you still proceed with the body, and you said you are complaining that you want justice for your son, and then the next thing, how can you be looking for justice 6 hours ago, and then 6 hours after you are burying? Even the doctor's report in Kotoshele, someone go for Julia de Lossi. I just can't go kuro. At the nurse to go in labere. At the doctor to attend the body of into hospitals. For Judy one, re-report one. Can you make rara? You know certainly that you're already doing something against the law. Because what you claimed you saw are enough for you to take a pause. What you claim you saw, even all the hospitals, the 2 hospitals, which is not possible. Nobody can point gun to doctors and say, don't release doctor's report. The worst they will see is help us to lie in the reports. They will still issue the reports. The worst, the worst time I can bribe our doctor, come in the reports here. It means that the doctors will never say that we will not release a report. The least we will tell you is we have to give you our own thoughts of what happened and what we did. So carpenter to me, but you knew that you have to go to police station and obtain police reports. But when it comes to going back to the hospital to confirm, which hospital, like below, where is the nurse? If the police are requesting for doctor's reports and you claim you don't have it and you are the wife, Adura, where is the doctor's report? You follow them to 2 hospitals. Where is the report the doctor gave? And what did the doctor do to save your brother? You would ask your son. You will ask Darosha. The hospitals that you took him to, what did the doctor do? What did they say happened to him before he died? There is no way as a father you will not ask Adura. But because he chose to go with the script, and will not just stage that curiosity so that he would not forget if anybody asks him questions, so that he will be continue to maintain the lie. That is the job that guy was probably set up to do with him. On standby. They need somebody that will be working. Am I going to she mistake is so sure or so that people will not penetrate him. She kept a lot of people on payroll. At the actress Agbaku, because in Cotton Safoni, Oshafe lost one query. Majority but shallow. And the question is she above the law? Oh no. Case Abuja, stop. Oh no, because the moment they were able to buy their way, okay, until more Jiwako, Ogbon Olalida, I will not loba full suggestion pẹ̀lú super jockey. I can tell you for free. Yomi and the problem wa. I realize pé kò ṣe kó bóyá kíní kan ní kan ló fine ó lo presidency but tabaro mu ẹ lọ parọ́ kan mọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. I have boys that can do the job. And because we have already petitioned the jockey, so they thought that if they can get Yomi, we'll do whatever we need to do, he will stop pursuing the case. Yes, I'm human. I might get into the police station and they start doing their criminality. Ó kò jẹ́ pé time táwọn ro yẹn ó máa ro fún wọn èmi ò ní kọ́ tó di pọ́ṣẹ̀ ń tọ́fẹ́ ṣe yẹn ó sọ pé mi gan-an ò ní ráwọ̀ tọ́lọ́n bá kádàrá pé máa lọ sálágbọ̀n yẹn àyún lọ àyún bọ̀ ni àfi tó bá fẹ́ lọ kú tó fẹ́ délé tó fẹ́ lọ kú ní wọn ló máa ṣe bálabàla tó bá ti sọ n bá ṣe ń débẹ̀ ẹ máa fi mí lẹ̀ ni gbogbo ọmọ tákàrà bá kó ojú òróró báyìí tó kó lọ sójú ogun ló kó padà. If I go there, I will go back naturally. Nothing will happen to me. But at the kádàrá it's irrelevant again. I have finished up everything I need to do physically. And the spirit was telling me, move. And I was like, I need to move. And I move. Today, me only me. But it's a some of these, people out of a case bad. How can we find, if this Yomi is not there, let's find a way to rubbish him. That's fine. I'm still standing strong. Has anything changed with me? I have advised people that I don't see junks. The area where I'm available to here, I can quickly reset myself until me. If anybody is making an attempt to blackmail, to call my name, they are targeting you, not me. They believe that you have a weak mind. That when you know that this is the way, if they find a way to concoct their lies and blackmail, you also abandon the cause of justice and then you would not support it. If they get you, I wish you luck. But to those of you that are standing strong, I believe that we are parents. I can share with anybody. They might share with yeah, the way they might say they were brilliant. But when you know what is right, do we need we don't need the few of us that are intelligent will stick around, we'll speak to ourselves here, we'll move. And then things will go on. So whatever the case may be, I'm going to continue to appeal to us. We have the 17th coming ahead. We are good to go. As you can see,
yes.
Punch newspaper just confirmed that they're going to be there. See, so we just find a way to walk around a few of them, As usual, you know what we do. I might not be able to, I'll be discussing what we do on here. So to those of you that have been there for us, on this platform, we will still come around, we'll come together, we'll prepare in advance. We'll do everything that we need to do. We won't discuss everything we need to do on here so that they won't be saying, come and ask the show. You understand? So please, I might not be able to, I'll be very selective with who I discuss with, even offline. But to those of you that, you think you want to continue, 2 ways that leave support. Like I told you, I can come by me. I'll play games. When I play the game, I've always been ensuring that, because when share it there, when I for him, they call him for me gift. I mean, what talk about TikTok too, my cotton share like justice on bad. But what call me? Yomi fabiyi lele. Just like you J Popo. To one for me gifting back on. Call message you Yomi fabiyi. Don't walk on call him like him go, he lost my movie and he was gifting me. So there are many of them like that too. So, and when they give me that kind of money, I always ensure that I reserve them to pursue the cause of justice. If I don't show you, you won't know. And I don't need, I just have to show you transparency is important. That for the dates, we'll quickly make move and the judge listen to us. The judge, they know. So many powerful police officers like they kill the boy. They are like they are even praying. See, one of the top oga. IPO are you okay with what they are doing? Let me know if they are not doing the right thing in this case for you. And the woman took me, said, come to my office, sit down. introduced me to the other officer. Said, anytime you want to watch me, if I think I want to rest, I come there. When you call around, you go water, nuts, tiger nuts. She bought it for me. She said, I'm a police officer, but I am proud of what you're doing. I'm proud. We discussed about you. I never knew I was going to run into you. Please let me know if you have any problem with this officer. Continue to do what you're doing. You will get that justice. Just continue to persist. And of course, another giant in that same place, they gave advice. As a matter of fact, that solo protest, they gave the advice. So you could see the short sign of my advice to she solo protest, yeah. But you need to do whatever you need to do. So as we speak now, we need to engage. Because about the and they expect people to judge in Nigeria. Federal cabinet, you keep arrogating unnecessary power and nonsense to these people. The only thing they can do is to look for criminals amongst us that doesn't have a mind of their own, to betray the temple of justice, conduct begusori around don't support this person so that he will not pursue the case and get justice. Because if God touches your heart to pursue and support this cause, and you allow them to dissuade you, and you allow them to convince you to stop what you're doing, fine, God will replace you. Before he did, he would let you know that I am God, that I am. Whatever you think you have, you people should be able to see the handwriting on the wall by now. I don't need to spoon feed all of you of anything. You cannot accuse me of not doing the right thing in the cause of justice. What a professional human rights body should do is what I am doing. The difference is source of fund. If I had received grants and people have been donating voluntarily, nobody would have a chance to say, so sometimes by personal giving by me, I am used to in continue logo and continue needing. Only pay because me that's the justice. So the only thing I need now is the noise. Mistake. So some people, the moment I mention the name in Duni, I take the opportunity to show. And that's what I've decided to stop forever. I would not be mentioning their names again because they don't really want it. They don't. And they are not the owner of justice over. It belongs to the public. We are all public. You understand? For everything they've said, they've called everything about us lies. The foundation is a lie, is a fake. The presidency fake. The CCTV fake. 30 seconds fake. The chat fake. Everything fake. They had a new language now. Hey, hi. But you are booking just here. Let me DJ Bami. DJ Bami to booking let me G phone on here is wanted for murder. Fake in a 30 seconds video, fake in a chat. Police have investigated. These are the things we push to them. 30 seconds video at a chat in Agbelo. Once a deeper investigation, Yomi is needed for murder, theft, and you are still being deceived. Part of our petition does not include accusing Yomi of stealing anything there. But it was our petition. I want they didn't do anything reasonable. They didn't put any evidence. In as much I don't like speaking about them, but because I just feel like mental slavery. The body is not certified, it's not legal, and it doesn't logo only GBT lot low. alágbèdá ló tún lò, and they are telling you they are working, and some people are saying they are working. Àwọn ló ń ṣiṣẹ́, àwọn body tó ń ṣe fake, àwọn ẹni tó ń ránṣẹ́ oníjìbìtì, ọlọ́pàá tó ń lò oníjìbìtì. We've been able to put them out and take them to the cleaners. So it's as simple as that. But it's just that most of these things, distractions and waste of time and resources. But good, we have been able to up our game. Our game. Now, nobody can lay claim. Anybody paper for and now, anybody we are in court. We have warrant about case today. Let's see what it will bring out. The only thing they can do is they will still be preparing this double agent. MRT Chrome case. And those that are sponsoring them will say, so that immediately the judge gave the order, and in case it favors them and they want to start investigation, they use Etura Palawo. And that is what they are preparing them to do. They want to engage and encourage them. They want to start preparing them so that they can go and disrupt it again. So it's quite unfortunate. Some people that tell you when you're getting war, they cannot even read between the lines that these people are just, they are Japata. So whatever the case may be, we are waiting for them. And then the wheat will be separated from the shaft when it gets to that stage. Thank you so much. Next step with Susan. Hey, darling. I always love you there. So thank you so much for all you do. I appreciate you. So this chart, it's disturbing, it's crucial, and it's worthwhile. You understand? It's worthwhile. And for those of you that said I should be updating on my page, I think I've been able to give the right updates with the right stuff. We have the 17th to look forward to. And then what we need to do is, you can suggest what we can do. What you think we can do to escalate. The media are going to be there. They want to see what's within judiciary do. Will they turn their back on Mohbad and the Nigerian public? Is this going to be reasonable for the Nigerian government, the federal government, that issued, directive to still go to the same judge and say, pervert the way of justice at this point in time? How are you doing? Mika Day, yeah, BG. This is for the twins. Send my kisses and hug to the twins. Tell them Big Uncle is seeing them soon. So, this is what we have here. I think I can go back to Adura's stuff where he said, I want response as soon as possible by 8:15 p.m. today, or I won't send it again. The video gets where we may push my brother and he used Ed. Don't forget that Adura sent this particular shot to me in December. This October 2024, nobody is even talking about push or no push. We're just saying one Mobad. So nobody has an inkling. And to some to Jomodi and Kemi Oluloyo at Karimo. As at that time, I think Boleno driver people were still believing that they killed Mohbad inside his house, and there is likelihood that it's connected to still Samilari Naramali or one Oba. Oba, Koshoba, she Samilari ni, Sawan Kinikoni, one Ojani. Nobody as at this October, Tan Soy, Adura, he has never even gave us a clue. That's why you should believe this shot. date tó wà ń bì is authentic, ó genuine as far as I'm concerned. As at 26th of October 2024, èmi go gbọ́ pé kìnìún kan tí kò tí ó ṣe kò ṣe àwọn people were not talking into that side. Even at the corona inquest, nobody confronted with me and said oti. No credible evidence, no witness. Nobody inside the house talked about pushing. But if you look at this particular shot, one of the reasons why you should believe it is authentic is because this date, December 11, 2024, ni Adura share sending to Jomo. But this is October. Previously, tó wà comfortable láti jẹ́wọ́ fẹ́ ní one-on-one. But ele mo ti jẹ́wọ́ fún ẹ tí mo bó ṣe ń lọ. Ẹ ṣá kò dáàbò bò mí. So they are comfortable speaking the truth amongst themselves. Money was already involved. And that is why the group was hell-bent. They keep deceiving you. They keep deceiving you. They keep deceiving you. They keep deceiving you. Tó bá ti monitor ohun táwa ń ṣe, wọ́n bá ti sọ fún òun. That is when she will raise the money, and then they will say, oh yeah, call up it. Because Oma will transfer away through source me. So another thing that this thing is trying to bring out is that the pool of fund that they are using to obstruct justice is equally coming from Wumi's camp. So if anybody is trying to act any Jagbawa, the most important thing is that at the end of the day, at any point in time when it is necessary, it is not just about the pushing at him. The investigators, they know the routes at which they can establish some certain things here. Not on social media. Not because anybody wants to do show and tell you whether it's real or not. No. We have something similar, which we know Emi Codible first. I mean, that's why I say TikTok Adura. Me, I have never seen his pictures at that time before. Me, Riandu Adura in time here. And I don't know most of these people. Even as at that time, immediately they contacted me. Within 2-3 hours, wọ́n ti lọ bá Bukky Jesse tó lóun bá Iwa justice, and they've been able to cajole her. Ta ló ní miss láti bá Bukky sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà yẹn kó tó irọ́ yẹn sí lórí ṣé Wùmí ni? Think deeply, guys. Èèyàn tó ní access sí Bukky Jesse yẹn gbà yẹn tó lè kó level yẹn lé lórí náà ní Saku Baba Mohbad. Even if not Baba Mohbad or Famuyiwa or whoever is in the circle. And kí ló fi achieve. Kí làdúrà gbé jáde Baba yẹn ló wọ́n lè sùn. And why would any Bukky Jesse come and say, I'm coming out for you later? It's just to do the same thing these people are doing now. We're faking it. Hey, hi, ni, AZ, ni, patapupa ni. Èmi náà ni mama carry body ne. But èmi tó ti dọ́wọ́ mi, ẹ ti fa wèrè lọ́yàn. I know when I see the truth. Lè wá dọ̀tí kẹ́ bá dọ́dọ̀ tèmi. Because I am one of those that tẹ́ bá ní ìhòòlẹ̀. Èmi ni máa pursue ẹ̀. Débi tí ẹni tẹ̀ yí tẹ́wàá mẹ́wọ̀n bí ìdákẹ́ jáde. Ẹ máa sá ni. When it is time to start pursuing more of it, ẹni pa àwọn tọ́wọ́ àbẹ̀ gan-an lè yọjú. Today mi ò ń ṣe tó máa sá because we will pursue it diligently. But when you see the old stuff, it's still the same pattern. They used the lady Bukky thinking she was the loudest then to deceive all of you and water it down. She lied that Yomi fabiyi. They always lie against me. And they look for another means. But Emily call her G phone. All of you just decided to. She suffered it one way or the other. Emily call her G phone DJ Bami. Call her Bami shot. And even when the kidney call black white or be slave white, only they have evidence that I was already talking with Damola. We are calling on the phone. Where? So I was talking to him on the phone. He has the evidence, and I pursued the case from Lagos State Police Command, Special Squad 1, again to Zone 2, back to Panti. In the process, ó lọ kirikiri. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ló ń sún ẹ̀wọ̀n ó tún yá mo dẹ̀ fọlọ́pàá lù. But ask yourself, when they were coming out with the narratives that I was calling the Damola, you all had it there. Some gullible lights, they were believing them. And they thought abusing me, castigating me will make me stop. Did I stop? They are doing the same thing now. Because until we suffocate and we reduce all these people that are easily susceptible to this criminality are totally removed. Ọlọ́run ti expose àwọn ará bíi tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ gba sentiment lẹ fi ń wọ́ wọn wọnú justice for everybody. Ẹ̀yin lẹ rò pé wọ́n jámọ́ kankan. When it comes to fighting for the real justice, these are the people that you should be able to ostracize and trash them. Continue. Making noise on social media is different from making, keep, voice. So when you look at the whole trajectory, into easy ni, bó ṣe lo bookie yẹn náà nìyẹn. Ó ní gbà tó tún yá, ó tún ní kó ń ṣe díje bá mi, and they were able to went about it as at that time. Ṣé mo pé October yìí ni Karimo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń wà pẹ̀lú wọn. Wọ́n ti wà papọ̀. They knew they were deceiving the public. So by that December, I was speaking to a double agent. And that before that December, ni Arifa yẹn ti gbìyànjú, how can we punish this until they call us send it or record ọlọ́pàá or ṣe gbá kan. I was in Nigeria. I went to the Panti man. I went there, he saw me, Anthony tó bẹ̀ mi sọ. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ ẹ mọ́ ti sọ arrest Yomi, arrest her ni ẹni tẹ́ bá kó balẹ̀ ń wá. After many years build a career. And when we met even at the Commissioner of Police, mo mọ tájọ sọ. So whatever the case may be, having tried to disrupt using a social media, she failed. And at the end of the day, we're making progress. We're making move. Because she started with, you're a liar, I want to come and debunk it. Oko post. All of you turned it to content. And you know, you don't know the difference between an activist, a human rights organization, and a TikToker. Just because I sit on social media, you think we are all doing the same thing, and you keep allowing them to use you to disturb the pathway to justice. Caution me. Please caution yourself. If you want to keep entertaining yourself by going to platforms to listen to junks, you will be allowing yourself to be susceptible to indecision that will slow down what we are doing. And you know, need part of your own blame. I mean, you genuine justice fighter. If you are intelligent, refined enough, if you are not laden with cyberbullying, cyber stalking, destroying people's name, black, then you should be able to know the kind of platforms you go, because they would always be working on your brain, work on your name. They will concoct so many lies. They will package so many things. They will know that you are a target. I want to contribute. Tó bá pera wọn jọ, tó bá parọ́ fúnra wọn, tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, tó ń gbé oríṣiríṣi pa, kò lè kọjá àárín wọn because ṣàgbọ́nbúgò ni. But to those of you that, you not because it's Yomi Fabiyi, but because you believe in the cause of justice that is germane, genuine, and direct, then you should be able to find a way to recuse yourself from some certain content online that can infiltrate into your IQ and make you want to look stupid like them. You must be able to show to them you're not on the same level with them. That's their own pattern. That's the MO. I want to slow, shut it down. People can achieve results. But unfortunately, they keep obstructing it. They keep, and when people are doing this and say, if it's not going to be through us, then we'll destroy it. They've tried it. Àti wò pé ẹjẹ́ àpò wèrè lọ́kọ̀ ìyàwó ṣùgbọ́n most times ẹ bá fún wèrè ní ó sìnkú yẹ àbọ̀jẹ̀. So it's enough of this concession and unnecessary. No, let them continue. We are doing the right thing. I'm not going to be guessing. If they keep entertaining themselves with my name, it's okay. I need people to share my face, share my name. I should poster. So they need to do that for me. I post some videos on my pages, movies on my pages. Come on, my poster. So what important? What dimilo will affect me. So anything my benny join to the along. In as much that you love this unnecessary entertainment, cyberbullying, and cyberbullying is a criminal offense. And you can tell you how me sheni here. One can pay ni oruko me one pay ni fracas, one pay ni kini. Is cyberbullying, is blackmailing, is a criminal offense, and that is a criminal act that should not even be making sense. If that is what anything don't make sense, then you need to quality check yourself. Is that what you sit in your house to have your children see you, laze around with? Allow them to enjoy it. But please, for the sake of your sanity and the sake of your children and whatever you represent, you can please find other, reputable platform with content that are positive and developmental to do. And that's why it's very important. If you can't, just put earpiece, listen to music, and do well for yourself. There are so many content that people are doing that are making people laugh. There are family content that are, other skits that can make you laugh. Please, I want to send the 200,000 likes. 200,000 likes. I'll value that. The Prince, welcome on board. Thank you so much, Yomi. For you. So the FAS sent a voice note to follow. The FAS sent another voice note that followed suit. And when you look at all of these things, they are too real to be disbelieved. People are not patient to look at the content and look at how credible these things can be relied upon. That can we just proceed? And they were able to even put our normal lecturing to my everything is well stored, but whatever the case may be, when it is time, the true justice will pursue. I just want to place another clarion call before I round up this particular. If I'm making the 200,000, say please power tap and let's get to 200,000, so that so I want to make a clarion call to whoever the people involved. By releasing this evidence, you are freeing yourself from an eternal curse. As you can see, no matter how long you guys delay, no matter the antics, no matter the money me and the likes are spending, Mohbad is looking clear to be coasting to victory very soon. To those that are asking, where is the success? Where is the progress? What have they achieved? You will get your answers very soon. You will get it with resounding shame and curse. So don't worry. You don't. A child does not walk the day he's been birthed. And if they keep deceiving you that, a child has been birthed, the child does not walk, and they tell you because the child has not walked the day he was birthed, that is not a child. It's just statement from people that are desperate and are frustrated. This Mohbad's child, this child of justice that will birth, it will walk and it will stand on its 2 feet and justice will be served. And that's why it's very important that apart from the directive of the presidency, if we are able to succeed and get the courts to give and issue the mandate, it will never expire, especially because it's a murder case. We are good to go. With any government of the day, we can always continue to demand the right thing to be done. Go and do the right thing. And the right thing is, we would ask, these are the things you have to do. And and justice will be served. They will not die yet. they might be having 1 or 2, 3 sicknesses, but that they will die. No, they will not die until the justice is served and they are all packed and put in. But be expecting a big upset. Be expecting a big upset in this Mohbad's case. The person you might be thinking in that direction, but the kind of upset that will shock the nation when the real truth, the real person that probably gave instruction for Mohbad to be unalive and already even worked with them to ensure that Mohbad was murdered, will shock all of us. I am seeing that coming, and trust me, we are very close. We are very close. Because the Inspector General of Police will tell you, I am dealing with so many cases. So when we mount our pressure and we apply the right pressure legitimately, he would have no choice than to listen to us. He doesn't want his name to be messed up, but we will still be given the benefit of the doubt. Let's walk step by step. We are now doing the right thing. Let's get that done. When we get the judgment, then we can be able to say, now, to thy tent, O Israel, the next step is, are you going to obey the court order or not? If they refuse to obey, definitely the government of the day are the one asking them not to obey. Then we will shake them up. We will let them know where they need to know that they have to obey the court order. And that's what they will do eventually. And when they would have to obey the court order, they would have to abandon the lies in their investigation and bring the real truth that I've shown you, or at least 1 or 2 of the warrants of arrest. I will turn here on the warrants. So when they are ready, they will pick the rest of them. They will go back to the bases, and then if they're going to be additional people, they'll do it. And they were ready to do it now when the presidency gave the directive. They knew Yomi has something to do with theft. They knew what they are doing. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and more revelations, let it keep coming. Please bring them and let them keep coming. Please continue to partner. Let's get to 200,000. We need more. Whoever is responsible, if you are part of those releasing this stuff, please do not stop. If you have more, don't listen to anybody that says they are not going to be believable. We believe you here. We believe them, and we are taking the right steps. So don't think they've watered it down. Don't be discouraged. Get in touch. Keep releasing them, and ensure that it gets to me, and I can guarantee you the right thing that we need to do as members of the public. We'll escalate it because we have right to react to it, and then the government, they have right to say, let's dig deep in the course of our prosecution. Like I told you, it's harmonization and prosecution. The next thing is to find them, the remaining suspects, and charge them to court. They would have done that a long time ago, but it's still not late. It's delayed for a reason. Thank you so much for coming through. I want to say thank you all. To cool off myself, I'm going to be ending this particular stuff now. No more updates. I just want to cool myself and play 1 or 2 games. So if you're free to go. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. So let's get it down. Hey.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Bóde.